The Toxic Avenger.
So just before this video starts, I am going to tell you right now, just remember what the name of my channel is. And second of all, I've already been accused of being hyperbolic. I'm going to leave the definition right there for the rest of you to read. And for those who don't actually know what it means, well, you know what? The word truth is still there. It's still there. Do I exaggerate on it? Yeah, of course I exaggerate on the truth, but it's still the truth. So there you go. So, this video, thumbnail, already self-explanatory. SweetbabyInc, stomach hands, they turn everything to shit. Rundown, more layoffs at Microsoft and Nintendo Japan, wondering what the hell is going on. They've been losing millions of dollars because of the game sales here in the States, Western States. And I have one thing to say to all those game publishers and all these developing studios and stuff. I'm going to give you a piece of advice, okay? Stop listening to activists. Stop listening to activists that are pushing an agenda. That's the best that's the best advice I can give any of them. Who are you selling this game to? Or that game to? Or whichever other game comes our way to? I'll explain it this way, guys. Okay. Assassin's Creed Shadows, and then you have that, what's that game called? Concord, I guess? That new first-person shooter, online-only multiplayer, no story or campaign. They've been adding all these insanely ugly, obese, fat, dude-looking, tranny, whatever you want to call it, characters. They already made it evident that they don't want our money, and by us, I mean normal people that don't go for that BS. They're already telling us that they don't want our money, straight out. They really do. They're already telling us, we don't want your money, we don't want you guys buying our game. And to be quite honest with you, hell, you don't have to ask me twice. You really don't. I saw pictures to some of those characters for that game Concord. Uglyville, man. It's like, woof. Seriously, what the hell? And then, not that I'm saying that I have something against trannies or anything. I mean, there's some attractive trannies out there, Blair White being one of them. But I don't need that kind of BS in games. I really don't. You know what I like? I like going to GameStop or finding a game at a pawn shop or a thrift shop that I never owned and would like to buy, or maybe a game that I had before and would like to repurchase again to re-experience the game and the joy of it, because that's what video games are supposed to have, joy, not constant reminders on how effed up the world is. But I just like to buy games, enjoy the story and the characters and all that stuff, and not have to worry about what the new of the news of today's world is, with this constant reminder of all the crap. Did I say that already before? Yes, I did. And why did I say it? Like I've always said, into your brains. If this is not your cup of tea of video, guys, please go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. And the reason I say that is because, like I said earlier, I already had one guy call me an elitist and hyperbolic. So, but you know, like I said, coming from, it's actually a compliment because of that same reason. Now, I like games that have sexy characters. Call me misogynist. Go ahead. I like games of sexy female characters with nice bodies. Call me sexist, call me superficial, call me a pervert, call me whatever the hell you want, because the people that say that are the very same people that support grooming children with indoctrination, pride parades with half-naked and fully naked people, while accepting dollars in their crusty G-strings. Okay? If I'm going to be insulted by them, thank you so much. I consider that a compliment. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come again. Thank you, come again. And when it comes to that whole DEI crap, look, guys, these people, Sweet Baby Inc. They're consultants. You know, there's another word for hitmen other than just contractors. They're also called consultants. You know what I mean? These people at Sweet Baby Inc. They're nothing but hitmen, and they're going after game studios and developers, and they're single-handedly destroying every single one of them. You know, they did it with God of War. Wasn't fully woke, but there was no need for certain characters to be in there because Nordic lore doesn't have those types of characters in there. You're doing it with Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I think we already know in what sense I'm talking about here. They did it with Justice League, no, with the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. They did it with that. I mean, what more do they expect out of us to not support the garbage they peddle? What more could they possibly expect us than, we don't want it, thank you very much, please take it somewhere else? At the same time, we are pretty upset that they would actually go out of their way to ruin something that most of us normal people would consider to be a very beloved and cared about story or character arc or anything involving things that we grew up with or things that aren't supposed to be used as vehicles for their high horse, ivory tower, self-righteous, you know, politically correct, social justice warrior, activist BS. You know, I just want to set that clear. The target audience that these people at Sweet Baby Inc., the target demographic, won't even support their own crap. Prove me wrong. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. What was that one game that Square Enix made? You know, the one with that girl? What was it called? Well, I forgot what it's called, but you know which one I'm talking about. Did it succeed? I mean, if the target audience that they were aiming for didn't buy it, what hopes did they have for people like myself to want to play or buy that game? I wouldn't even touch the demo if it was out. This garbage is crap. And before any of you so much as say anything, I have plenty games where protagonists are female and they're heroic. Not just what you're watching on your screen right now. That's just for fun. This is my mocking them. This is me mocking them with this game. Because it's funny. And it's sexualized. And it's, oh my god, it's visually harassing me. God damn. We're in the middle of July and they still haven't melted. But I mean, you know how the WNBA came to be, and how, like, when it first came out, the feminist organizations that made it happen pushed for it. You know, why is it only men get to have a division in Sunset Sport? And for that time being, there were several female-led divisions in both basketball and football. And then here's the difference between the two of them. Okay, watch this. Get ready. There was a female division for football, which was full contact, tackling, and everything. And it was Extreme Football. I don't know if you remember. You can go ahead and look it up. It was on Fox, and it was all-female division. And it was women, attractive-looking women, fit. And they wore the pads and the knee pads and the special shoes for running on the field, and they wore the helmet sometimes they didn't, but they were in skimpy outfits underneath. They didn't wear the actual full football player getup. I mean, like I said, they had the pads and they had the knee pads and the shoes and all that stuff, but they were sexy, they were attractive, they were in, some of them in their underwear, others in short shorts, some in, you know, spaghetti strap tops, some in just regular bikinis, and it got viewers. It really did. It got viewers, a lot of viewers. And you know what happened? It was canceled. but it wasn't canceled because nobody was supporting it. It got canceled because it was being overly supported. You know what I mean? The target demographic were men because men watch football. You know? And when they actually got the viewership, it was canceled by the very same people that were pushing for a female division, because women were being objectified. They were being treated as sexual objects. Well, you know what? Guess what, motherfucker? Sex sells. as harsh of a reality, and as much as it hurts your little feelings, sex sells. It really does. And you guys should know that stuff, considering that you use that in every pride parade that comes out every June. You should know that. Sex sells. I mean, don't you have like half naked to fully naked grown men out in the streets in front of children exposing themselves? And then the second part of that is the WNBA, which was also pushed by the feminist movement. And yeah, no, not as successful as they would expect it to be, because the target demographic, it's not supporting it. Male viewers won't watch the WNBA. And it's sad because that's when the labels start coming out with the misogyny and all that crap. But here's the sad part about the whole thing is that if you create it, why don't you support it? Why don't you lift it up? But you won't even do that because even you won't watch it. You get where I'm getting at? You see where I'm getting at? And it's the same with movies, it's the same with TV shows, and it's definitely the same with video games. Don't push your crap on us because we won't support it. And when it crashes, even before takeoff, it'll just blow up. Don't come to us, insulting us, offending us with your stupid labels, and then expect us to actually be like, okay, I was called a misogynist, I was called a pervert, I was called a sexist, I was called a bigot, I was called a phobia this and a phobia that. I guess I'll have to, just go into the store and spend $70+ on a piece of shit game that I don't really want because I've been called out. Fuck you. Fuck you. Why don't you ask your people to buy your fucking games? And you know why you won't ask your own fucking people to buy your fucking games? Because even they won't fucking support it. And that's why you use games that are actually sellers. Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, first-person shooters, multiplayer stuff. You see? Because your standalone games won't sell. Not even amongst your own. Even your own won't buy your crap games. Okay? We have Japan. They don't like your fucking game. They don't like your fucking agenda. They don't like your fucking PC social justice warrior garbage. You're outnumbered. And you're outclassed. Cavemen. Call me a caveman. Me like hot women, big breasts, sexy outfit. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't care. I take it from where it comes from. Like I said before, at least I'm not out there grooming children. At least that. Call me a pervert for liking attractive females. But at least I'm not grooming children. Oh well. C'est la vie. So, I'm not even going to ask you what you guys think, but if you do want to put down what you think, whether it be in my favor or against my favor, I will look at all your comments, I will reply them, and even to the assholes that want to call me whatever the hell they want, you know what, I'll even put a like on your comment, because that like will prove the fact that what I just said is true. Okay? Hyperbolic or not, it's true. It's truth no matter how you want to sell it. It's fucking truth. Whether it be exaggerating on it or not, it's still truth. So, there you go. That was my angry rant for the day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Without you, my channel couldn't be any better than it is right now. But please, if you would be more than willing to share this video so that more people know, there's many of us out there and we all voice our opinion. But hey, you know what? One more won't hurt anybody. It'll actually help out with the cause to bring back games and make them great again. Oh, oops, I said it. Uh-oh. So that was my 2 cents, and until then, enjoy all the sexy games you want, people. Peace out.
The Toxic Avenger is coming to your town. Look out.